so I'm gonna give you guys my supplement protocol that seems to be helping out a lot lately. This is just from experience from supplementing with so many different programs and things over the years to figuring out exactly what works, what's good for your thyroid, what's gonna give you energy, what's going to make your skin better, what's gonna keep your mind sharper, etc. Keep you healthy. First supplement I'm showing you here because I don't actually have the bottle on Amazon is the Kelp, the Solar Ray Kelp. Very important. I will go over the benefits more here in a second. I'll show you the capsule. That's the first one. And the second one, if I keep this camera straight, is Ultra Nutrient from Pure Encapsulations. Let's see here. There it is. I take this one, pretty much has everything in it. Zoom in here. Oh, here we go. There's what's in this one. This has all your B vitamins in it, zinc, selenium. I only take one pill of this. The reason I do that is because I think this has a really high amount of B vitamins in it. You only need one. So I take one a day, plus I'm running out of capsules. So that's my B vitamins plus the kelp. So I talked about kelp here a second ago. Let's just go over a few of the benefits of kelp. So kelp is full of iodine. Actually, there's about 600 micrograms of iodine in each kelp pill. And what you need iodine for is your thyroid. And most people are not getting their iodine every single day. You can get it in some seafood, but not nearly enough. And with all the halogens in our environment, such as bromide and fluoride, they actually attach to the same receptors that iodine normally should be in. So if you're not taking iodine, then there's a good chance that you're gonna be hypothyroid because those halogens just completely shut down your energy. And so you need iodine for optimal energy to get your thyroid going in the right direction, for a clear thinking, for clear skin. That's a big one because if you have if you're hypothyroid, you might have dry skin, you could have eczema, you could have all kinds of different conditions. This helps you dream better. They call it the spiritual mineral because it actually clears out your third eye of all the fluoride, and it does detox some heavy metals as well. So I recommend the whole food version versus like Lugol's because Lugol's is more chemical, and I think it's more unbalancing for the body. This is a whole food from the ocean, and so I think it's very important to try to go with whole food over chemically made supplements more. You can try Lugol's at small doses if you really wanted to, but I go this direction. What I've noticed is that my body is also warmer. I have more energy. I have more willpower. I'm dreaming more clearly. And I actually, when I came to Mexico, I was in the US, and I had noticed that in the sky, they were doing their chemtrails. They always do that. They're spraying the skies. And I noticed everyone had gotten sick at the same time, and I was questioning if it was from that or not. And I was still congested when I got down here. Since I started taking the kelp, like 2 to 3 tablets a day, completely cleared out my sinuses, my gut, and everything has been cleared out, and I'm completely fine, breathing good, more energy than ever. So I highly, highly recommend kelp for getting your iodine. It might be the most important mineral that you are not taking. Next supplement is calcium, MCHA, which is from bone. It's actual bones from animals. I take this 3 a day, has 140 milligrams, so I get about 420 calcium, and I get about 210 of magnesium. It's important to keep your calcium to magnesium ratio to at least 2 to 1. So this is actually a perfect supplement. Plus, when I'm in Mexico, I'm not getting the optimal amount of calcium, in my opinion, because I'm not as focused on my diet. So I take this to get at least 400, and then I try to get about 1,500 a day, compared to about 400 to 500 of magnesium. The reason for this is if you're not taking enough calcium, you can actually calcify your organs, and that's like a lot of osteoporosis, different like bone problems, and you can calcify any part of your body if you're not getting enough calcium. It also regulates the parathyroid hormone, which you want to be kind of like dormant. Otherwise, you're gonna get too much calcium stored in the wrong tissues. So calcium is very important in that regard. And then also you need a higher calcium to phosphorus ratio. Phosphorus is in meats, nuts, seeds, grains. You wanna actually stay away from nuts and beans because they have high phosphorus to calcium ratio. You want to be drinking more milk, eating more cheese. Green leafy vegetables have a high calcium to phosphorus ratio, so they're very important as well. But the bottom line is you need to be getting at least 1,500 milligrams of calcium every single day, and you need to keep that ratio up compared to magnesium, at least 2 to 1. And phosphorus is kind of hard because it's in everything, but there's plenty of ways you can optimize the calcium to phosphorus ratio as well. Okay, here's the ultra nutrient that I showed you at the very beginning, full of B vitamins, full of many other good things as well. You can look on Amazon if you want to know exactly what's in it, but I take this for mostly just for my B vitamins. And then I take TMG, and this is a supplement most people don't know about. Most people are under methylators. This just gives you methylation support, as B vitamins sometimes can get rid of all the methyl in your body if you take too many of them. So this just balances out because most people are under methylators. So if you look at the back of this, 3 tablets equals 3 grams. I only take half a tablet a day, which is about 500 milligrams. And the reason I don't take more is because I don't think I need that much, and I've experimented with more, and that actually made me kind of lethargic. So I think about half a tablet is about right. Okay, I take MagTech for my magnesium. I take about 3 tablets a day, only 200 milligrams. I'm only aiming for about 400 milligrams total in supplemental magnesium. So this does help out with relaxing me, and I was taking magnesium bicarbonate, but I was finding that was way too alkaline for my gut and was actually doing more harm than good. So I stopped taking that. The next one I take is whole food vitamin C. The reason I take this is because I used to take absorbic acid, which is made out of corn syrup in basically one factory in the US, and it's immune suppressive. And so this is just like eating an orange or eating any kind of fruit with high vitamin C. I take 2 of these a day just in case I don't get my vitamin C. So anytime you can aim for whole foods over synthetic vitamins, you got to go for it. Magnesium is probably one of the only ones that you really need to supplement with if you're really breaking it down. I just do calcium because I want to get rid of some of the calcium I'm missing out on. I take 2 to 3 tablespoons of organic coconut oil. It's got to be refined instead of unrefined. Unrefined can cause allergies. Refined is easily absorbed by the body. And the reason is I want to get my saturated fat up compared to my polyunsaturated fat. Very important for the health of your body, health of your liver, health of your heart. So make sure you're getting your saturated fat. Next one, vitamin E. I don't take as much as I used to The reason is it raises your sodium in your body too much. I usually puncture a hole actually in these and take about a third of it for PUFAs. Or if I'm gonna go to the beach, I'll take it right before to prevent sunburn. It works really well for preventing sunburn. And then the last one I'm gonna go over today is Ortho Silicic Acid. I take this a few times a week for aluminum. It binds to aluminum and it will pull it out of your brain or any other part of your body. So I highly recommend this as well if you're looking for some way to detox heavy metals. So that's my current supplement routine for now. Leave in the comments what your protocol is. If you have any questions, if you're wondering if I'm even qualified to be talking about this, it's from my own personal experience. I did a program for about 5 years called nutritional balancing. And so I learned a lot about what works for my body, what doesn't work for my body. And then I've looked into Ray Peat's stuff, and I've kind of mixed and matched what I like between the two. And so it's my own personal experience. I think that nutritional balancing promotes mostly 95% of the stuff that Dr. Wilson has put out is good. The one things I don't agree with are fish oil and vitamin D supplementation. I think that fish oil is definitely not needed. It can cause inflammation. And then vitamin D, you should just be getting that from the sun, as the supplementation can actually be bad for your kidneys. As far as Ray Peat, he is not like a huge iodine person, and I find the iodine really helps me out through kelp in my body. And then I'm not huge into eating a ton of sugar, which he says is really good for you. So I kind of find what I like between the two different ways of living, and just kind of reporting to you guys and see what your experiences are. So leave in the comments what you think. If you have any questions, I just want to have a discussion about this because I learned so much from reading the Ray Peat forum and reading other comments and hearing other experiences and what works for other people. So leave comments, like the video, subscribe if you want to hear more, and I will talk with you soon.